Alright, let's have you guys. So in Alaska, our well water, even our city water gets pretty freaking cold. So it's like when it leaves an imprint, 5-minute cold shower, it helps you. So cold showers helps relieve endorphins, all that, but really, dude, one thing that I noticed that really helped after a breakup, you know, the release of endorphins and dopamine, is a freezing cold shower for 5 minutes. Do that twice a day. It's definitely gonna help you get through that, you know, depression, that sadness, you know, like, even like if you're the one that are doing the breakup, it still fucking hurts, dude. I understand. So to doing a freezing cold shower to help release endorphins and dopamine sure helps you get over it, bro. It definitely, it's an antidepressant. You should try it. Today is a very awesome new episode of YouTube. I'm taking you to my secret berry picking spot, and yeah, I'm gonna show you this. It's all on native land. It's gated off. Nobody goes to it, but there's a shitload of cranberries. So let's go. Lock. I don't really want to show too much details about my secret spot. Go. Oh. Oh. Let's get this thing. Yeah. A lot of people can come out here. It's all gated off. I'm not really showing any, but I get to come in here. So it is my kind of, I've been coming here for the last 35 years, since I was 5 years old. And now, you know, it used to be a great hunting spot, and now it's not the best hunting spot. So nobody really comes out here. So I like going camping out here, but then these roads go for miles and miles and miles deep into the woods. There's multiple lakes. It's absolutely beautiful. This road goes about 4 miles deep to our lake, but it also goes around the lake several miles, and then it also has a bunch of back trails to areas where it's only accessible by 4-wheeler. We didn't bring the 4-wheeler, but there is many lakes out here. It's all shareholder land, and I own 10 shares that was passed down to me, so I get to come out here. And to tell you the truth, it's kind of forgotten land, dude. There's all these places, you know, there's several of these places that are gated off that not a lot of people know about, and nobody goes out here anymore. So I don't know. So but it's very sacred land. It's been sacred to me. I got a bunch of secret spots, my own lakes, and I'm a lucky person. It's gonna be passed down to my kids and their children, their children. I mean, you know, when Alaska's becoming so populated and everybody's stuffed up their ass, I get to go to a place where nobody's at a lake. It's amazing. I mean, I'm pretty damn lucky. So this is where this trail, this little 4-wheeler trail, that goes miles and miles and miles back. It goes to several other lakes. There's places out there that nobody's ever been to. It's amazing. I'll go show you that later once I bring my 4-wheeler. But then also, if you come up here, this road's super old. Here, then this road, if you turn down here, that goes all the way around this big lake, and then here is where my actual, you know, this is where the camping kind of area is. So sacred spot. Coming into the actual spot, this is our spot, and check this out, dude. This is all mine. Nobody ever comes here anymore. This is all mine. So there's a few things out here. Very few people. So Oh, I guess. Oh, one of my native relatives had a wedding out here. Oh, and they fixed the tire swing. So, oh, they already had the wedding. Oh, good. This is our spot. Nobody else comes out here, dude. It's beautiful. I love it so much out here. It's God country. Hear that? I hear a car in sight. Not one car. Man, I'm a lucky man. Let's take a fire pit. I'm going to build it up a little bit more. It used to be a great fire pit, but I burnt it down for a couple of years. So we're going to get some bigger rocks, like that massive rock. And you, check this out. It used to be an old campground in the 70s, and they gave it to the Native Association. And nobody comes out here anymore. An old well. I'm going to fix it. There's a part up here that's broken. I got a weld. So I got to take this apart right here. But nobody ever pays attention to this place. I'm going to fix this. So I just got to undo right here. It's broken right on top of here. So I'm going to open it up, hold it back together. One thing I want to show you guys is this spot right here is just, it's absolutely beautiful. And this spot's very special to me. I fell in love with I have several loves in my life, and I've fell in love with them right here. And you know, we've skinny dipped in this lake because it's so secluded. Nobody comes out here, and you know, there's a few of them and everything that I love very much, and we made love right here. And this lake is a very sacred spot for me. I spent the last, you know, throughout my childhood, you know, my native family would come out here, and they would hunt, but they'd also party, and there was a lot of fights. There was a lot of drinking, and I had a lot of scary things that happened out here when I was a child. But you know, I kept coming out here, and the hunting became not so good because the trees grow up so much. But I kept coming out here. Not a lot of people do. And you know, I put a lot of energy into this place. I put a lot of my own personal heart and healing energy into this place. And over time, and all the love that I put in, all the meditations that I've had in the lake, and all the love that I put here with my children, I've definitely changed the energy of this place. Now my spirit animal, the rabbit, runs all over the place. I see rabbits everywhere. So literally I put my heart and soul here. And soon I'm going to find me a nice piece of property that's close by, that's accessed by you can access the back road by a four-wheeler. And I can come in here and I can tell my children to come here, and it'll be very close by where I can just zip over here in 10 minutes and come visit it. So if the children, when they become teenagers and they want to go party or something, I'll be like, hey, go out, grab the four-wheelers, go out to Moose Camp, dude. Okay, nobody's gonna harm you there. This is, you know, the native land. You know, no cops come out here. Nobody bothers you. So, you know, this will be a safe spot. It's always been a safe spot for me. I came out here when I need to get things right. I came out. This place is solely responsible for me never using hard drugs ever again. And I lived out here for 6 months when I was about 25. I was addicted to heroin and methamphetamines, and I shot up for the first time, and I had this dreamlike state that I was dying. I was sitting on this couch, my friend shot me up, and it was the only way he's gonna give it to me, you know, and it was a Delata. And I went into like this dreamlike state. I was filtered in the couch, and I was so fucked up, and I just lost my job, everything. And I sat on the couch for 4 hours, and I was basically sleeping. I was in like some kind of, but I was awake. But I seen a vision of me, cracked skinny, dying in this ditch, and I didn't have any teeth, and I could see how I was just suffering. It was just absolute suffering. And when I came out of it, my friend's like, how was it? And I was like, I have to stop. I have to go. And I was a heroin addict for 5 years, dude. I was heroin and methamphetamines, and I was drinking. And I got a whole bunch of vodka, and I came out here, so I was gonna go through DTs, and I had an ounce of mushrooms that I grew, and I ate those mushrooms for a couple weeks and drank liquor, and it made it where the withdrawals were easier. And it was raining the whole time here. I made me an awning. I found an old tarp in the woods. I stitched it together, and I lived out here for 6 months. And even though I was sometimes a couple months through it, I was drunk and high on mushrooms, I never touched heroin and methamphetamines again. And when I came out of here at the end of October and it was freezing, I was a whole new man. I threw away my cell phone right in the beginning, got right with the Lord, and tell you what, the spirituality of nature and God cured me. It cured me from a horrible disease of addiction. And some people are like, oh, you can't be cured. I don't believe that. I never went back to those nasty drugs ever again. This place saved my life. All right, so we're taking a sacred trail right here. This is an old bear trail. So it was actually one of my best friend's trail, it was a bear named Blue. I found him when he was a cub. He lived over by my camp. He had this little kind of, I don't know, it was just a spot, it was near the camp. He used to wake me up every morning, and he was a little baby, and he would rustle in my camp for something to eat. I'd pick him cranberries, and I picked a bunch of cranberries and made a trail all the way to the cranberry hill, and he lived off that cranberry hill for a long time till he was old and gray. And finally, he was my best friend for about 15 years, and then somebody finally got him and shot him. So, but I remember he used to come visit me in my camp in the morning, and I'd be like, Blue, get out of my camp! And I'd get out of the tent there with my rifle, and I'd start chasing him, and after a while it just became a game to him. He just kind of, I have to go mess with him. Right? So, and then he'd chase, and then sometimes when I'd chase him into the woods, and I'd stop and he'd stop, and look back at me like, are you coming? Are we playing the game? It was kind of cool. So he was my bear, and I got to visit him every year. And sometimes, there's a couple times where we were kind of near each other, and he liked me for some reason. So he's definitely my bear. I miss you, Blue. I think it's a little early in the season for cranberries right here. So there's some, but you can see, boom, boom, boom. And you can see throughout, this whole massive hill is just covered in cranberry bushes. You'll just have to wait a little while longer for it to really become plentiful. It's starting, but it's not really as plentiful as I thought it would be right now. So we're gonna have to wait for a couple more weeks, but we're gonna pick as what we can, and come back here in probably 3 weeks, and it should be. But this spot, as you can see, all these are gigantic cranberry bushes, and it goes on forever. It goes on throughout this whole hill. It's a massive hill. It's full of cranberries. They're very dense, and right now they're just starting to come in, but they're not really that plentiful right now. See, the cranberries aren't bad. It's a little here, a little there, I think once it has a couple more good rains, it gets a little colder. It's pretty hot up here right now, and it needs to get cold so it triggers these things into fruiting. So it's just kind of starting, and it's not as good as I was hoped. So 3 more weeks, maybe a month, this whole hill should be as massively full of them. As you can see, we're more on top of the hill. Look it, dude. Jackpot.
Yeah.
So the higher you get up on top of this hill, so down farther when it goes down throughout the entire hill, there'll be more once it gets a little colder. It's a little colder on top of this hill with a little bit more breeze. They're starting to really come in. So check that out. Cranberries everywhere. Cranberries, and they're gonna start busheling. It's just amazing. I miss cranberries from far the eye could see. Just look at this spot, dude. So I'm telling you, my secret cranberry hill is second to none. Look at this, dude. Look at how many cranberries there are. It's just everywhere. And they're just starting. It's just starting, man. So a couple more weeks. Look at just on top of the hill. Cranberries everywhere. Just Cranberry Mountain, dude. My spot is second to none for harvesting cranberries. Look at this. Whoa. There's everywhere. They're all starting. We're gonna pick as many as we can and then come back in a couple weeks, pick again. You can see, not a lot, but I mean, there is potential. It just has to, a couple more weeks. Very much Cranberry Mountain. So this hole up on top of the hill is a little bit more plentiful.
Look at this.
Yeah, we're starting to get quite a bit. Yeah, starting to. Cranberry Mountain.
Yeah.
So
over a handful.
it's the most. This kind of cranberry field. Wait for a couple more weeks, and this place is just going to be ridiculous. Yeah, as you can see on Cranberry Mountain. So the bushels haven't really come in yet that much, but I mean it's starting to. It's pretty good. It's not so bad. But if you look, this entire mountain, it's just the top of the mountain, and it goes on throughout. It's a very large area. I don't know how many acres it is, but it goes all around, and this whole thing is a cranberry field that has been developing for years and years and years, and is one of my secret spots. There is some bear shit around here, so I might have to be competing with the bear, but so far I haven't really. There's some bear shit. Bear comes, I'm going to eat him. So he's hopefully a bear comes and everything. I'll shoot that black bear with my 45 and skin him right now, and we'll have a bear for the winter. So, and then I'll be also where I won't have to compete with the cranberry field, my cranberry field. So, but I mean, yeah, the bear can help a little bit. These cranberries are very well developed, dude. Check these things out, dude. So wait until they start to bushel. So, because this is not like they're not fully in yet. They're good right now, but they're not. A couple more rains, and it's gonna be just explode with cranberries. They're gonna be everywhere. You have fun, Reed?
Yeah.
Get tons of cranberries? You're getting them. How much you got?
This much.
Whoa. Far out, dude. It's a little early in the harvest. Cranberry Mountain. I mean, it goes on for, it feels like almost miles. There's just so many cranberries. Look at this, dude. And they're not even full in yet. Like, look at the entire mountain. And tell you what, my secret cranberry hill that nobody knows about is the best cranberry hill I've ever met. Oh, I mean, it's a, once I get a cranberry, I'm gonna get a couple cranberry pickers. We're gonna get a 5-gallon bucket of cranberries soon. Check this out. Pick a cranberry. There you go. Pick them. Good job, Christopher. That's my great. You pick the cranberry. Look how many cranberries that is. Oh, so we almost got this whole freaking container full of it. Come on, pick the cranberry. Good job, Christopher. That's my son. All right. Good job. High five. High five, Chris. Oh, you're doing good. Can you find the cranberry? Christopher. Right there. Find the cranberry. Oh, you got cranberry? Grab them. Oh, we picked this pretty well. Let's go to the next one. Well, that was my video. Thanks for watching my videos. As always, Like, comment, subscribe. Stay cold hard, bro. It's my life, dog. Peace.